This video covers making the skull base. You will need to construct the base prior to our first team meeting. The materials needed for step 1 are a 36-inch balloon. I bought a pack from Party City, some thin rope or twine, a weight, and a holding fixture. I used an 8-quart soup pot. Executing step 1 is pretty easy. Essentially, you inflate the balloon, attach the weight to the balloon, and place it on a holding fixture. The most important detail here is that you should inflate the balloon to about 20 inches in diameter, measured from side to side. The materials needed for step 2 are 1 cup of flour, 3/4 cups of water, 1 teaspoon of salt, a container. I used a plastic 1-quart Rubbermaid container, a paintbrush, scissors, and newspaper. Start step 2 by mixing the water and the flour. You may have to add a bit of water or flour to get the perfect consistency. Add the salt to the mixture. Then cut the newspaper into 1-inch by 6-inch strips. Continue step 2 by applying the strips as shown. Cover the top 3/4 of the balloon with 2 layers of paper the first day. Let dry overnight. Add 2 more layers the next day. Here's how the base should look like before you arrive at our first meeting. As you can see, it's not entirely covered. I added a line near the bottom to help guide your construction. We will be trimming some material from the bottom end of the base as we progress towards our final product, so it's not important that the entire bottom be covered by paper mache. The key changes and or clarifications to what was indicated earlier are: 1. Ultimately, the base consisted of 3 layers, where each layer was added on a separate day. 2. When adding a layer, I added the paper in a crisscross manner. This would often leave small voids, but subsequent layers would fill the voids. 3. Instead of cutting the newspaper into only 1-inch by 6-inch strips, you should cut the strips into various sizes. I found that strips as long as 12 inches help to minimize the time to add a layer of paper mache.